scored 5 in the fifth to go up 5-2. Phillies got a run in the sixth, and now the 2-run homer by Bader has tied it in the eighth.
Okay. All right, Harrison Bader tied it 5-5 here in the eighth between two NL East rivals, the Phillies and the Mets. It's a full count. Ryan Helsley gave up the home run. He's in a full count with 1 out against Bryson. And that's up high. Bryson draws a walk. And here comes Carlos Mendoza. He's going to get Ryan Helsley. So, we'll be right back. Ryan Helsley gives up a tying 2-run shot. A rainmaker high in the left field from Harrison Bader. And we'll be right back to see who the Mets bring in from Citi Field.
Dealing with a lot of guilt right now. Yes, sleep you need.
Fanatic Sportsbook, scan the code and download the MLB app today.
The closer, Edwin, is in here in the eighth to try and clean up Helsley's mess. We're all tied at 5. Bryson at first, 1 out, and Weston Wilson being pinch hit for from Brandon Marsh. 49 innings pitched for Edwin, 1.65 ERA, 24 saves and 26 opportunities, 40 scoreless outings and 48 appearances so far in 2025. Inning-ending double play ball in effect for the Mets. As, like I said earlier, Marsh pitch hitting for Wilson will come up against Edwin.
Watch out for the steal. Yep, right here. First pitch.
Here we go, first pitch. Bryson's going, throw to second, is not in time. Bryson, aggressive, and sweeps in to steal second base. He gets out the double play ball right away.
I don't get it.
They just take such liberties against them. So now, tie-breaking run in scoring position with 1 out. A 1-strike count on Marsh, the pinch hitter.
Oh, an offering to Marsh. That's in there for strike 2.
A slider for a strike until 2.
He doesn't pay attention to him at second base. Go again. Be tough to go with 0-2.
And now the payoff pitch. Spiked, good block by Terrence. Ball 1.
Ball 2 strikes. It's like a shortstop.
It's like every once in a while the Mets pitchers throw one in there like they're trying to get it by Torrance. Let's see if he can catch this one.
Marsh 1 for 3.
1-2 pitch. Marsh slices it foul to stay alive.
Another short start tonight. Forced Carlos Mendoza to go to his bullpen in the 5th inning for the 2nd straight game. Last night it worked out perfectly, not so much tonight.
1-2. Bryson's going. Marsh just gets a piece of it to foul it off. And choosing to fight Edwin here, but Bryson was going for third. And he probably would have had it had Marsh not fouled it off. 1-2. Marsh slices it foul again. And he just keeps on battling Edwin. He also is the 9-hitter. That's where Weston Wilson was in the lineup. So the leadoff batter is Trey on deck. 1-2 again. Marsh, a deep drive to right, but it'll be into the seats foul. And he just keeps on fighting off everything he sees from Edwin. And it went to a group of Philly fans. One, two. Swing and a miss. Chased in the dirt for strike 2, or out number 2. Marsh goes down swinging. And now the Phillies order flips over the top. Go ahead run at second. Here's Trey.
Turner 1 for 12 with 7 strikeouts in his career against Edwin. Tie-breaking run at second with 2 down. Turner 1 for 4 tonight. There goes
Bryson's going. That's right down the pipe for strike one. And no throw. So the go-ahead run is now 90 feet away from scoring.
Diaz can get wild with that breaking pitch.
Swing and a miss. Trey swings over the top of that offering from Edwin. And now Edwin can strike out Trey to end the inning and leaving the go-ahead run 90 feet away. The 0-2. And he missed below the zone. Ball 1.
Diaz just trying to get this game to the 9th time. This is the bottom of the 8th.
1-2 pitch. Got him! Chased outside of the zone. Back-to-back strikeouts for Edwin as he comes into the game, and he keeps this game tied after Bader got Helsley to tie it with a 2-run homer to left. We'll be right back from Citi Field in Queens, all time. Welcome back, bottom of the 8th. We're all tied at 5. Phillies and the Mets.
That's funny. It's only 8 carats, Yeah. Great. All about love.
Jeff McNeil is in to face the new pitcher, Jose Alvarado. And McNeil takes a high, strike 1. What was that? Marsh out in left, Bryson now at second. 0-1. Ground ball, bounce over Alvarado's head. Trey's got it, throw to first, and they just get Jeff McNeil. 1 away.
Alvarado will not be eligible for the postseason after being busted for PEDs. But he certainly has fortified the Phillies bullpen since he's come back.
Here's the catcher, Luis Torrens. 0 for 2, got hit by a pitch in the 5th, and he came around to score as David Robertson, all reliable, warming up for the Phillies.
It's interesting, isn't it? It is. Something the men stayed away from when he was with them. Here's Torrens.
And Torrens takes strike 1 right down the pipe.
It'll line it right to Harper later in that same inning.
Upstairs, ball 1.
Knock in 2, runners on second and third. That would have been a huge hit.
Torrens has a base hit, his only career at bat against Alvarado.
1-1 offering. Inside, 2 balls and a strike on the catcher.
Balls and a strike. Francisco Lindor waiting on deck.
Alvarado, when he began his career, he lose the strike zone. That doesn't seem to happen too often anymore.
Fly ball, fouled straight back into the seats. And it's 2-2. And Torrens is also the last hitter in the Mets lineup, so the top of the order is due up next. Lindor is on deck. Payoff pitch from Alvarado. And Torrens fouls it off Real Muto. He stays alive.
Been there, done that.
They both wear kind of the older looking mask, but it's got those extra springs in it, which modernizes that mask.
By the way, speaking of catchers, unbelievably, Francisco Alvarez is going to start a rehab assignment tomorrow night for Syracuse.
2-2. And Torrens chases down and in for strike 3.
First 2 at the bottom of the 8th. I mean, it's 9 days.
So Torrens goes down swinging. And with 2 outs, the Mets order flips over to the top, and here is Francisco Lindor.
Hitting on Sunday, he talked to the media today after he got on the field. He said he's feeling no pain in the thumb. It's rather remarkable. But he could be back by the end of this week if things go well. What a boost that would be. Here's Lindor. But on base each of his last 2 plate appearances, a single and a hit by pitch.
First pitch to Lindor is inside, ball 1. Francisco Lindor has been really good against Jose Alvarado in his career. A .357 average.
2 out and nobody on.
That's in there. Strike 1. Heater at 100 at the top of the zone.
Over the top, boy. He just rushing it up there with straight gas and a hard slider.
Inside, 2 balls and a strike. Lindor backpedals and gets ahead. Alvarado throwing gas, but he's got to get into the strike zone here. He's now behind. Does he go back to the heater, or does he go off speed? 2-1 offering. It's a fly ball to center. Long run for Peter. It'll drop. Francisco Lindor with a 2-out single, and the go-ahead runs on first base for the Mets.
We'll see if they can steal it back in front of Soto.
The second base hit that Lindor has got by pulling his hands in.
And now, power versus power. Alvarado faces Juan Soto, who is 1 for 3 with a single, a walk, a run scored, and an RBI. First pitch. Big spot here. Strike 1. Alvarado draws first blood in probably what is the biggest at-bat of the ballgame so far.
Mets have been held in check since. Lindor's hit the first since the 5th inning.
That's down. Count evens up. Intensity builds here in Queens.
He was 2 for 11 in his career against Alvarado. Not too many pitchers hold Soto to a 2 for 11. Lindor with an average lead.
1-1 delivery.
And Soto tries to
Chases
hold
his-
on Carter, and
checks his swing.
time.
Doesn't go. 2 balls and a strike. Soto gets ahead.
Alvarado has not given up a stolen base this year.
Lindor to go ahead run at first. Harper holding it.
2-1 to Soto.
2-1 offering.
And that
Down and in on the corner. Strike 2.
2-2.
What a pitch by Alvarado. Absolutely dotted him up. And now, as Soto calls time, this will be the payoff pitch. If Alvarado can strike out Soto, which is very hard to do, he'll strand Lindor at first and keep this game tied at 5 going to the 9th.
His lead.
Biggest pitch of the ball game so far right here. Alvarado's ready. He lets it go. And it's inside. It's a full count to Soto.
So now Lindor gets the automatic start.
Starling on deck for the Mets. The DH. Waiting, hoping to get his at-bat right here and not in the 9th. Full count delivery, but before that, Alvarado disengages.
Yeah, but if Soto pulls one down the line, Castellanos has a long way to go to try to get it. Harper playing behind Lindor will take off.
No doubles defense in the Phillies outfield, but that won't matter because Soto goes down looking to end the inning. Alvarado goes down and in with the heater, and he leaves Lindor the go-ahead run at first. And this game is tied at 5, going to the 9th. We'll be right back from Citi Field.
Coming up tonight at the postgame show, it's on the sports night. 22-year-old Jonathan.
Welcome back.
Starting for the Mets on Friday night.
9th inning.
Oh, did you hear that?
You're all tied at 5. Edwin stays out there to try and keep this game tied, going to the bottom of the 9th. It'll be power versus power to begin this 9th inning. He faces Schwarber, and that's a deep drive to right, but it's foul. Woo! Way up there. If only Kyle Schwarber kept that fair, this would have changed the whole ball game.
Came in and struck out the 2 batters he faced in the 8th.
You knew he was going to come back.
Doesn't have to swing at that one as that misses. It's 1-1. Kyle Schwarber has never gotten a hit in his career against Edwin.
11 with 9
9 strikeouts, 0 for 11. And he swings and misses at a heater right down the pipe. Schwarber behind, 1 and 2.
Schwarber's 0 for 3 tonight, 0 for 6 in the series. Hitless in his last 15 at bats.
Now you can throw him in a back foot slider and see if he'll fish.
Phillies 5 runs, 11 hits. The Mets 5 runs.
And the payoff pitch. Got him! Heater! Blows him away in the 10th strikeout for Edwin against Schwarber in their careers. 1 gone in the 9th.
He was not intimidated by that first swing on a foul, long home run foul. He said, here it comes. Rush it up there.
Schwarber swung under it. Johan Duran warming up in the Phillies bullpen.
Philly closer is up in the bullpen.
Here's Bryce Harper getting booed.
Tonight.
Inside, ball 1. Harper having a really great night.
Harper has 2 home runs.
3 for 4.
Diaz,
And in his career against Edwin, he's 2 for 17, but 2 homers. And he takes a strike at the belt. 1 and 1. Swing and a miss. Chase the off-speed, down and in. Edwin gets ahead 1 and 2 for the second straight batter. He'll look to put Harper away. Payoff pitch right here from Edwin. He delivers and misses up and out. 2 balls and 2 strikes on Harper.
Muto waiting on deck. Two coming.
And he goes down swinging. Back-to-back strikeouts for Edwin. 4 straight. And with 1 more batter, he can keep this game tied going into the bottom of the 9th. And he got Harper to do exactly what Schwarber did, swing under a pitch.
And now Real Muto.
Now here's JT Real Muto, hitless. And that's a ground ball. Alonso's got it. Edwin will cover. It's a throw behind him. He jumps, steps on the bag, makes the play, and he gets Real Muto on 1 pitch. We're all tied at 5. Bottom of the 9th, upcoming from New York.
4 and 5 hitters coming up against one of the elite closers in the game.
Heart of the Mets order coming up against Johan Duran. 23 games this year for 23 saves this year for JD in between Philly and Minnesota. 23 for 26 on save opportunities. 57 innings pitched, 189 ERA. 45 scoreless outings and 58 appearances. He needs one here to force extra innings. And he has to face the heart of the Mets order. Starling Marte will lead off the bottom of the 9th for the New York Metropolitans.
Marte, Alonso, and Beatty up for the Mets in the bottom of the 9th. The only man on the roster who's ever had a hit against Johan Duran is Luis Torres. Marte's 0 for 3 and a walk tonight.
First pitch, the bottom of the 9th. It's a swing and a miss. Duran goes splitter and gets a whiff from Marte. 0-1. That's a ground ball through. Base hit to left center. Bader fields it. Starling will stop it first. It's a leadoff single, and the Mets have the winning run on board to begin the bottom of the 9th.
Such a compact swing. Bader does a good job of getting over there. He's got a threat to steal here with Marte. Now it's Alonso.
Here's Pete Alonso. 3 for 4. Marte on first. First pitch. That's a ground ball. Past the diving train to left. Base hit. Starling stops at second. Back-to-back singles for the Mets to begin the 9th. And the winning runs in scoring position for New York.
A 4-hit game for Alonso. He's
And Pete Alonso's fourth hit of the game just gets by the sliding tray. And here comes Brett to the plate.
For the first time in the game, took over defensively for Vientos.
Brett Beatty came in for Mark, and he'll look to try and walk it off right here. Corner infielders in for the Phillies.
To swing, I would bunt as well.
Trying to avoid the double play.
But just get the runners in scoring position. Corners come in. He's gonna swing.
First pitch. Brett's looking to swing, and he takes ball one. Duran 101 upstairs.
He has 2 sacrifice bunts in his major league career.
Swing and a miss. Here at 102 from JD for strike one. Much needed doors right there from the Phillies closer.
Ninth for a walk. I'd say the winning run at second with nobody out.
1-1 delivery. Duran fires and misses outside. 2 balls and a strike. That fastball had a little bit of run to it that time.
The hook-up baby.
Couldn't pinpoint the zone right there.
Upstairs with fastball. Can he beat Duran to the spot? Despite the 100 he's going to see.
Lately, he's been hitting
2-1 delivery. Long wait. And that's inside on the borderline. It goes the Mets' way. Ball 3. A walk loads the bases for the sledgehammer. Brandon Nimmo on deck.
Rock does not want to walk him and push that winning run to third. 3-1 to Brett Beatty.
3-1 delivery. Swing and a miss. There's the 102 heater again when he needed it. JD makes the count full.
That ball was up and away, and he just had no intention of hitting that ball.
Still no one out. 2 runners on. Full count delivery. Biggest pitch of the ball game. Duran fires. And that's a fly ball to left. Running in is Marsh. It drops. Here comes Starling. He'll stop at third. Bases loaded. A bloop single from Beatty. No one out. Bases loaded. Bottom of the ninth. Brandon Nimmo coming up to the plate. Brett just had enough to have it drop in front of Marsh. Starling could not score. He stopped in the middle of second and third. So he just reaches the third safely. And a mound visit as Rob Thompson comes out to talk to Johan Duran as well as the rest of the Phillies infield. And here comes the lefty Brandon Nimmo coming up to face Johan Duran.
With a game-winning RBI, bases loaded, nobody out, tie game, last of the night.
Trevor Nimmo, first pitch. The Ducks on the clock.
The infield in, the outfield in.
He's already got a sac fly.
Phillies infield in.
Marte carrying the winning run. He's at third with nobody out.
Here we go. First pitch. Way outside. Real Muto somehow keeps it from going behind him. He bobbled it, and that bobble kept it just enough close to the plate where Starling could not advance and win the game. 1-0 offering. Check swing. Did he go? No. 2-0 on Nimmo. Here's count now for the sledgehammer. What does the Durantula muster up here behind 2-0? Here's the pitch. Nimmo through, base hit! Here comes Marte! The Mets walk it off! Brandon Nimmo! A walk-off single into left center! And the Mets survive and beat their National League East rivals 6-5.
walk-offs for the Phillies. Just a terrific win for the Mets. Mets down 2 different times.
See y'all later. RBL peace. The National League East has been awesome tonight. Braves Marlins was thrilling until the top of the ninth, and this game was awesome between the Phillies and the Mets.
Unable to retire a batter as the Mets get 4 straight hits to win the game.